fought all my life to stay out of the hood, never have to come back. But here I am once again on these mean streets. This fucking horror show, fucking war going on every day on these streets. Yeah, just make sure you're at the designated point tonight, and make sure you have the money, and make sure you also come alone. You fail to do any of this, you'll never see Fluffy again. This I promise you. Hey, what's up everybody? Mr. Black here, how's it going? Number one, this video is a day late due to a lot of stuff going on yesterday, and also there was no practice on Monday night because people were sick, so it's that time of year. So this is mostly going to be like some couple older clips I'm putting in here. I'm also including some clips. I'm doing a radio interview tonight with Deathrock Pa, the radio show, which is on Rock Def Radio. By the time you've seen this video, it's already happened. So if you didn't hear it, then maybe you'll hear about it. Hopefully. But yeah, that's going to be going on in a few minutes. Actually, I'm gonna use some clips from that. Also, I want to stress another thing. I know I mentioned in a couple videos before, but we need your questions. What we're going to do is send us in a question, and it could be for one individual band member, or it could be for all band members. And not only will we feature it in a video, but we'll give you a shout out as well. So, yeah, I asked them shits. So yeah, since you can actually leave it in the comments below, whether it's on YouTube or Facebook, or send me a message, or send the band a message on the BLAK Facebook page, and your question could be featured in the next video, but it won't be featured unless you send it in, so send that in. So hopefully I got the subtitles right, but right here should be the address for our Facebook page, so you can private message us on that, or if you don't want to do that, you can send us a direct email. You can send it to my email, which is right down here, if I did it right, which would be gypsyblak@gmail.com. Alright, so see you later. Enjoy the video, and rock the fuck on. Why did I just do a thumbs up? Anyway, see ya.
Jumping at the sky, you heard it here on Deathrock Pa. And I'm really fascinated by this tune. Just so you know. And speaking of tunes, Gypsy, what would you say your favorite tunes are? What inspires you?
I actually have a wide range of inspirations. Like, they cross a lot of musical genres. I mean, definitely I'm a huge fan of The Damned. Obviously, is like I'm in Misfits and Sam Hain, obviously. But I'm also in a lot of like Christian Death, Gary Newman. I'm actually heavily into Morrissey and the Smiths. Actually, I have I have a pretty wide range of things.
All right, we went ahead. We dug up a siren. Well, Nosferatu did. Excellent track from Nosferatu. I don't know if you catch any of the Fang stuff from Nosferatu or not, but we do end up catching him every now and then. Louis DeRay, he basically retired from Facebook, which I totally understand. So, cheers to him. We'll follow him other means. So with that, we have on the line with us a very, very special fiend. One of the California creeps. out there with his band, BLAK. Please put your wings together for the infamous Gypsy Blak.
Yo ho!
Ah, there he is. How you feeling this evening, Gyps?
Feeling good, feeling good. How you guys doing, man?
Doing pretty good. Very excited to have you here with us.
Yeah, I'm excited to be on here. This is great.
I have to say, though, I look at all the things you got yourself involved in. It comes out like you're a pretty busy guy.
Yeah. And I end up having a full plate sometimes, but hey, it's fun. It's good. I like doing it.
Yeah, well, I mean, almost to the point where you might be trying to take over the world or something. I mean, you have, of course, you have your band, BLAK. Now, this incarnation of BLAK, this is actually a second incarnation, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, it's the second incarnation. The incarnation. The first one I started when I was living in Indianapolis for a while, with a couple of friends out there. Jason Basic and Suge Nuts. I hope they're listening, by the way. If they are, hi!
So, with your relocation, did that help distribute your fan base a little bit more widespread? I mean, the old fans, would you say, stuck around and then you redeveloped over in California? And you think it
it did. I mean, the fan base grew a lot bigger, actually. I mean, we've always actually, for some reason, even though I moved back out here, a lot of the fan base is based out that way, actually. I mean, we're getting more on the west side now, but a lot of the fan base is actually like between Pennsylvania, Jersey, Indiana, stuff like that.
Well, that's good. And when you first had the inception for the project, did you have a specific direction sound that you were going for that you have maintained into the next incarnation that you currently have? Or did you...
I'd say so. I mean, it's taken a while it's taken a little bit to get everything refined, everything, because I mean, when you're working on a project with different musicians and they all come from different backgrounds, and then you everybody's putting their own influence into it. It works out, and then it starts melding together, and it's good.
Okay, and as far as any shows recently that you have done, what would you describe as memorable? Perhaps bands.
Memorable. Actually, one of the shows that we did was we played with. We opened up for Udo. He was like Udo Dirkschneider. He was like the singer for Accept, and he's had like a long career, and he's like big in the metal scene, you know. And we played a show with him at the Whiskey A Go Go like last April, and it was an amazing show. I mean, we played for about 100 plus metalheads, and we were kind of always like, you know, these guys are just old school metalheads. I'm not sure how they're gonna accept us, you know. We wait for like a beer bottle to fly at your head or something, but everybody really dug us. We got new fans from that. And then we stuck around at the end of the night, and Udo played, and the whole night was really amazing. It was great, and that's definitely like kind of made me feel like this is all worth it so far, you know.
Oh, good. And then have you besides I know California is a huge state, so I mean you could probably play about 20 cities already just in there. But have you gone outside of California? I mean,
not
besides
yet.
the Indianapolis states.
Right. Not yet. We're still working on that right now. I mean, mostly because, well, you know, everybody in the band has jobs, and we have other things we got to do still. So it takes a little bit of money to do stuff like that. Eventually, we're hoping to at least maybe do some shows outside, like in Vegas, stuff like that. Maybe do maybe a mini tour sometime in the future, but it's going to be a little while still, unfortunately.
Well, that would be excellent. If you ever have a chance, an opportunity where you have some time, I mean, I understand everybody with their, you know, everyone has a day job and everything, but you ever have a chance, opportunity, time-wise, to head out this way? I mean, over here, us at the bathhouse, and of course, you know, Deathrock PA will do whatever we can. You know, you head this way. You got our support. Just so you know. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Yeah, I would love to play out the way. I haven't been to Philadelphia in years, and to be able to go back out there and then play out there, that would be awesome. I would love to do that. I'm hoping one day I can.
Yes, that's right. You have been out here for a minute. I remember you telling me before. Oh.
Yeah, it was years ago. I'm old.
Old school. Nothing wrong with that, sir. Oh, talk to me about BLAK TV, because I see you posting some of that as a series, I believe.
Oh yeah. Basically, I've tried it a couple times before, but this time so far seems to be doing good. Basically, I'm doing like a weekly web show, sort of like interact with fans and stuff, and also do this excuse to act stupid on camera. We're just doing a web show. It's like we'll like throw in maybe a little couple skits in, and then there'll basically be some actual stuff, maybe like, you know, just stuff with the band, show just like, you know, rehearsals and stuff, just goofing off. We're trying to interact and like have like people write in questions, so like everybody can kind of sort of like, you know, ask the question of the band, and we'll answer it on the web show for them.
That's a brilliant idea. And people get more of an intimate setting with what you're about. I like it.
Yeah, it's just like I said, it's just a way to interact with people, just, you know, getting close to the fans and friends, you know.
And another question that kind of goes with this. Tales of a Deathrock teddy bear. Now, is that just the name of the... Is this its own thing? Are you known in the band as the Deathrock teddy bear? Are you selling Deathrock teddy bears?
That was actually a nickname for my wife, actually, like a long time ago. And I just named like I just called my Tumblr blog that. It kind of sticks a little bit.
I think I might have given you an idea, and if you can't steal it, it's okay. Make yourself a line of Deathrock teddy bears, and they have you and your band T-shirt on it. What do you think?
There we go. I like that.
I only want 50 cents from your sale. Let's see. That's all.
We'll go on a business partnership for that one.
And well, I understand too that, you know, all kidding aside, you have something new to debut here, and we're really, really excited to join in that with you. It's a new song, yes?
Yeah. Yes, it is. It's actually. Well, this song is called "Staring at the Sky." It was actually originally written with the Indianapolis band, but we redid it, refined it a little bit, and this is going on a new album that's going to be out soon that we're still working on right now. We're not making it like we're spreading it out very little right now. It's kind of like a little teaser, so you know it's not going to be actually available until the album's done. So we're just, you know, sharing here and there. Like we did like a free giveaway to a few select people like on Christmas for it, and then you guys are going to play it for the first time, and that's going to be the last time for a while. Because after that, basically, you guys wait for the album.
Got to wait for the album. No problem. Because I'll wait. I've been waiting for things that I don't necessarily want to wait for. But here we go. We're kicking this off. A debut on our program. This is BLAK with this track, Staring at the Sky. Here with Gypsy Blak on Deathrock Pa. Oh, right. That was BLAK with Staring at the Sky. You heard it here on Deathrock Pa. And I'm really fascinated by this tune. Just so you know. And speaking of tunes, Gypsy, what would you say your favorite tunes are? What inspires you?
I actually have a wide range of inspirations, like they cross a lot of musical genres. I mean, definitely, I'm a huge fan of The Damned. Obviously, is like I'm in Misfits and Sam Ain, obviously, but I'm also a lot of like seen Christian Death, Gary Newman. I'm actually heavily into Morrissey and the Smiths, actually. So I have I have a pretty wide range of things.
Oh, that's good. I mean, I find a lot of musicians, at least, you know, they go off in different areas and draw from everything. It kind of molds it into something that is their own, little twist to it. Um, Now, with everything that's going on out there in Cali, do you attend any of the events that are regular goth death rock events out there? I don't know how far away from anything you are, but just curious if you've been
There's
out.
actually there's a lot of stuff going on as far as that goes. Unfortunately, I don't get to it a lot because I work a lot, obviously, and everything. So I'm around, but I sometimes occasionally I will go to an event if I can.
So it's pretty much. Oh, I totally understand because I mean, being busy myself, I don't get to go out to everything in Philadelphia, and my fiends hate me for it. But I wasn't sure if you had more accessibility to get out there with your music and everything if you're playing shows or whatever. Um, Also curious to know, like, if the styles have changed out there as far as what's to be expected. Like, I know a lot of people when they get into this death rock or gothic, this, that, the other thing, everything gets so subgenred and it gets kind of broken off into different areas. Like what used to be goth industrial is no longer goth industrial. It's industrial EBM, and then sometimes they throw goth in there, but it's not really like that. And then you see a lot of the hipster
Yeah,
kids kind of bleeding into the post-punk stuff, and then they don't listen. Susie's not a goth band anymore. Susie is a goth nothing. Susie is a post-punk band. She has nothing to do with goth because that's how hipsters do.
well, the thing about the LA scene out in Los Angeles, it's like the whole music scene in general is not as huge as it used to be. Because I mean, you look back like 20 years ago, there was something going on every night, everywhere. There was pretty much everywhere had like live bands playing. Nowadays, it's not down to a few clubs. I mean, a lot of clubs are mostly like they have their club nights. I mean, we still have some goth events still, and actually not as many as it used to be. Like say 5 years ago, that's cut down a little bit too.
Yeah, I think that a lot of that probably has to do with money too. I mean, but everyone's broke these days. I mean, that's kind of why
I mean,
we're
it does
good
have.
broadcasting.
Yeah, but yeah, there's like I said, there's a few clubs left, and even some of those only booking certain types of bands that that'll definitely bring in money. Doesn't matter if they're good or not sometimes.
Right,
And there's a lot of
they don't care.
yeah, and then you have clubs that they do like the tribute band thing, Instead of having like bands like originals, they have like bands that do like tributes to other bands, which is okay if that's what if that's what you do. I'm not gonna knock that. I mean that's cool, but a lot of clubs just expressly book that and that's it. I mean,
Well, if I wanted to do a black tribute band, would it be okay as long as I had the Grim on the jug?
Oh, most definitely. I would not agree to it if you didn't have Grim on the jug doing that.
What the hell is he anyway? Did you see it? I have no idea where he went. He got all mad during the game and went to kill somebody. I have no idea where the hell he went. I'm sure he'll turn up soon.
Maybe still hanging out with your neighbor.
I hope he's cleaning up the mess, and that's what's taking him so long. But speaking of turning things over,
Myself.
I think we're going to go ahead and turn over another tombstone and get another track up there. This one is Frankenstein Valentine from the band Black. Here.
Hello?
What's going on Deathrock Pa. Here with Gypsy Blak. All right. Frankenstein Valentine from Black. One of the favorites here on Deathrock Pa. Now, well, one thing I was curious about. Did you put up your page yet? Because I didn't see it on the event. Did you put your band page up on the event?
Oh no, actually I haven't on this one. No,
Yeah,
I
go
did it
ahead.
on the
Put your
last
fan
one. I
page
didn't
up
do
there.
it yet. Okay,
Plug whatever you
I'll put
have
up
to
there
plug,
in a minute.
sir.
That's right. You know me. I'm a spammer.
And a flyer ninja.
That's right, and a flyer ninja.
Well, with that, is there anybody else out there you want to give a shout out to? I mean, you mentioned a few people.
Actually, I do have a few people I want to give a shout out to. I was like, first of all, I'm gonna give a shout out to my bandmates. I hope they're listening. Well, our guitar player David's probably not listening because he's sick, so he's probably asleep or taking a crap or something like that. What's up, Gene, Mike, AJ? He's probably sleeping too. Also want to give a shout out to all my friends out here, and also all my other friends kind of been there for us online, especially Molly Rocks, Kathy, Jacqueline, all you guys. I could name all you, but I don't want to take up the rest of the show doing that. But you know who you are. Deathrock Radio, horrorpunks.com. All you fuckers.
Oh, what? I think the Grim came back.
Oh, he's gonna clean his carpet apparently.
Hey, Mr. Black still here?
Yeah, you're almost missed.
What's up, Graham?
Hey, yeah. He's in my music inspiration guy.
So,
I'm glad I inspired you. Was the carpet too messy?
Oh, you know, it was a hardwood floor. I just had to kind of use bleach.
Oh, there
yeah,
you go.
because you know what? Bleach is not going to, like, stain or anything, right, on a hardwood floor? No, it's not. What the hell's wrong with you?
No, no, can I ask a question?
Like how he just ignored me?
No, I really want to ask him a question.
Well,
Ask away, Grim.
Have you ever killed someone with a cheese grater?
Well, there was a time I just like not to talk about. We just gotta keep that in hush. But yeah, sometimes things have to happen.
I don't like the way this interview is going.
what the? You just said he was your inspiration.
Bullshit.
Yeah, it's like you get starstruck and then you get let down.
Oh, my God, that's too harsh. That's too harsh. Well, why don't you get the next set of tracks ready, Grim? I'm sorry. He's been temperamental since I've been insulting his intelligence the whole show. But, Mr. Black, we want to thank you for coming on our show. And we're definitely going to be pumping out some Black. I didn't sound that I did it. We're going to keep playing some Black as it comes to us. Because you're, well, definitely one of our favorites.
I appreciate it. I thank you guys for all the love you've shown us, all the time you played us, and just everything that you did. You guys are great, and great meeting you. I'm glad I've known you, bro. And thank you for everything, and thank you for having me tonight. This is fun.
This is all fun, and hopefully we'll all come out and visit you at some point at a show. Ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah,
No, go ahead. I'm sorry. What you say?
I was saying the same thing. Hopefully, I get out that way too sometime.
Oh, yeah, of course. Of course.
No.
And with that, we say farewell to Gypsy Blak for now. And we're going to talk about something a little bit more evil here on Deathrock Pa. This is 45 Grade.